Hi there, it's Tracy here from the Papercraft Studio. Thank you for joining me today. So I'm going to show you how to make my Encircled in Nature winter card. So I'm calling it a winter card because it's not just Christmas. It could be a winter birthday, autumn birthday, but it's just a really lovely, you know, kind of seasonal card. So I'll show you the sets we're using, and this is an online exclusive called Encircled in Nature. Just love it. Love it. And the dies, actually I've got some put away here as well, the ones we're using, but how lovely are these? So you get kind of like this big wreath here, some smaller ones, some ferns and some leaves, and then some other trees, some more kind of flowers, kind of foliage. Anyway, what's on this one? What about this? Oh, another bigger kind of circle, kind of wreath here, another tree, and this would match this here, and this tree here would match this die. So it's just a really lovely set, I think, for autumn especially, but you could use it at other times. You could use it in spring and make nice little kind of flowers on here, but it's got some sweet sentiments as well here. But I'm actually using the sentiments from one of our new stamp sets called Hang an Ornament. It also has dies with it. Let me just show you here. So this is our new September to December mini catalogue, which goes live on, I'm thinking the 1st of September. Is it the 1st? I'm going to say the 1st. And so these are the dies here. Look at these, and you can, this is a bit like our there was another one in the catalogue, in the main catalogue, I can't remember what it's called, but you could pull back the little strip here and it would reveal a greeting. So that's what this is as well. It's like a little magic card. So you got these little pulleys here, some holly berries, and some other bits and pieces, but it's really cute. So I think it's going to be a really popular one. But the two sentiments I'm using here, All is Merry and Just for You. So like I said, it doesn't just have to be a Christmas card. What else have I got here? So, oh yes, I'm using an embossing folder called Leafful. I believe this is an online exclusive because I can't see it in the annual catalogue, but it's a really pretty, and I just thought it was perfect for this. It's just quite subtle. So let me show you the supplies you need to make this. So you need a piece of thick basic white cardstock, and this is 11.5 inches by 4 1/8, and I've scored here at 5 3/4. You need a piece of crumb cake cardstock. This measures 4 inches by 5 5/8. You need a piece of basic white cardstock, and this is to cut this this wreath here. So this measures, did I measure it? Oh, let's measure it now. So this measures 4 by 4. I've gone ahead and cut this little one underneath here, and that's actually from Peaceful Season dies, which is in the new catalogue as well. It's this one here, but I love these little details on these dies at the end, and these are for banners as well. Let me just show you a stamp set that goes with that. So there's a really good what's the word I'm looking for, die. I'm using this on another project for my Christmas special, but there's a die that cuts these out, and all of these gorgeous shapes for these dies, but obviously you could use them for so many more as well, but I just love the detail, and these are perfect for these. Okay, so these are in the annual catalogue, but this one isn't. Okay, so I'm trying to show you some online exclusives as well, because I think it's really worth seeing them. So you need a scrap of Pretty Peacock and a scrap of Lost Lagoon cardstock as well. You'll also need some basic white cardstock, and this designer series paper here, I just forgot to pull this out, is you'll recognize it from last year. This is what's it called? Winter Meadows. And so on one side you have this gorgeous, it's almost like a Wedgwood colour little scene here, so you could use this side as well, but I've used this grey side and then I've stamped on here. But look how gorgeous these are. So these are actually available again this year. I love, that's my favourite. So all these beautiful papers in really lovely colours. So again, you can find those. What I'll do is I put all the product links in my description below. If you want to order something from my online shop, I'd be very grateful. And also, please give me a little follow and hit the little bell so that you get all of my videos when they come up. So let's get started. So first of all, we're going to emboss this crumb cake layer. And like I said, this is using the Leafful embossing folder. And I wanted to get, I've probably only got it a bit upside down, but I wanted to get a certain area. Let's see, I've kind of got, yeah, this little bit down here. So I've concentrated on this side of the embossing folder. You have the little black Stampin' Up logo at the top. So I'm going to run this through my machine and I'll be right back. Okay, that's so cute, isn't it? Do you know, I don't often use crumb cake. I used to love Sahara Sand and I like our new basic beige. But for this card, I just thought it all tied in really well. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and stick this layer onto my card base. Just with some liquid glue. Which way around did I have it? That way. So yeah, so I've got my card opening at the bottom. And let's just slide that over a little bit. There we go. Okay, cute. Okay, so we're going to cut this shape here. So it's almost a circle, but it's using the smaller one of these dies here that just cuts this shape. So you can get I think it's 9 out of a piece, maybe it's 12 out of a piece of designer series paper. So it's really cost effective if you want to make a few of these. So I'm going to go ahead and cut one of these shapes. Out of this designer series paper. So like I say, you can get loads out of here. Probably, yeah, 4 across. So 16 out of a sheet here. So I'm just going to cut my little 3x3. I'm just going to check. Yep, 3x3. And it's quite plain on this side, but you could use the B side. Well, it's probably the A side actually, isn't it? So you could use this side and have a really cute little image underneath, but we're going to stamp on this side. So I'm going to cut this out and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm going to stamp on this in Lost Lagoon ink. And what we're going to do, we're going to stamp once and then again and then again. So we get that kind of triple stamp effect, but you'll get a lighter image each time. Try not to get it. Put some ink on the stamp up here. Okay, so I'm going to stamp once here and then stamp again and then again, and it will just get gradually paler. So because this is quite a plain paper, it just kind of gives it a little bit more detail, and you can see it a bit more on this one where there's a plainer background. Okay, so that's now our little image on there, and we're going to also cut these pieces here. So we're going to use this wreath on this page, on this piece of basic white. We're going to cut these kind of little leaves on the Lost Lagoon, and these little kind of what would I call those, sprigs? I'm going to call them sprigs on this one. So I'm going to cut all of those out and I'll be right back here. So you might want to go through a few times to make sure that they've really cut through. Oh, that one definitely has. Excellent. Because they're quite intricate, so you might want to go through a couple of times. I wonder if we can fit our sentiment on there. Let's have a look. Okay, let's get this one out. I just love these colours together. So, oops, I'm going to now just pop some of these extra bits out because I'm going to be using them in class, and get these ones out of here. So these little holes at the back are what you use to free up the dies, or the die cuts, I should say. So pretty. I love this. I know they're probably acorn or kind of oak leaves, but I don't care. I'm just using them for whatever I want. Okay, so let's go ahead and stick this one on here. And of course you could raise all this up if you wanted to, but I'm just going to look, see, this is what you could have as well on this side. That's very cute too. And I think these all still go really well. So you could go with that side if you want to. That still looks really pretty, a little scene like that. Okay, but I'm going to flip mine back over, pop some glue on here. Okay, around we go. And so about here, it's not really central because I just wanted it a little bit higher. Now on here you can dab dots of glue around. Oh, actually I'm going to poke a few pieces out of here, just to make sure they're all gone. There's only a couple. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to just dab some glue where I can see some bigger pieces here. Oops, don't want too much. So just go around so that we've got some of it stuck down, and I don't mind that some of it's springing up. I actually quite like that. Around here. A bit more here. That should do, I think. Like I say, it doesn't have to be all completely stuck down. Plus, you need to find a bit you haven't put glue on to pick it up. And you can, of course, move it around, see if there's a favourite way. But to be honest, it all looks pretty good. And it won't sit totally over the top of all of it. It's, you know, it's a little bit sketchy, so that's fine. That's what we want anyway. So that will dry for a bit. You can take more time to stick that down. So my little, I'm sure they are oak leaves, but that's fine. We're just going to pop these on here. So cute. And I just love Lost Lagoon, isn't it? Just such a good colour. So I'm going to pop some glue on here. Just bear in mind it will come through these little slits in the leaves. But it will dry clear, so don't worry too much. Okay, so let's have this one going up here. And this one further down. Ooh, he didn't want to go there. So I've just kind of got them joining a bit there. And then the same with these little fronds. What do they call them? Sprigs. Frond sprigs. They probably call something else. A little bit of glue where there's a bit more space on here. Again, you could use adhesive sheets behind these if you find it easier. So I'm just going to find roughly again where I put the join kind of, and pop these on. Just going to come in a little bit with those. Oh, so cute. I love this. Okay, so I've used as well some linen thread, and I've used about 8 inches here. So let's cut that. And I'm just tying a little bow. You can either do bunny ears, so by bunny ears I mean 2 loops and you tie them together, or you can just do an actual bow. Oh, she says. It's actually quite late at night. I'm filming here, so getting a little bit tired. Right, okay, so hold the knot and pull on the length here, and then pull the little bow. And you can have obviously your loop as big or as small as you like. I quite like them small. So then you need a rolled up glue dot. And I'm just going to take that off of there and just roll it up on here and pop it on the back of my knot and put that kind of where they all join. I quite like that. That's really springy. You can trim it down a bit if you like to. I might just take a little bit off because, you know, it's got to go in an envelope. Very cute. Okay, so let's see actually if we can use the middle of this to stamp. This one I'm going to stamp just for you this time. Did I get it out already? Here they are. Okay, so again, we want Lost Lagoon. So happy they brought this colour back. Let's see, actually, where's the die? Is that going to fit? I'm not sure it will. I think it's going to. That's really annoying. Oh well, you know, we can use that for another one. I have got some scraps in here. There we go. I just keep hold of these when I'm cutting various pieces. Okay, so let's stamp just for you on here. So leave enough space either end because we want to fit this in. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that out. Okay. Oops, it's got a little bit of detail on the end of this die. So there we go. How cute is that? So pretty. Okay, so like I said, I already cut one of these in Pretty Peacock. So we're just going to, I'm just going to put this somewhere safe because I don't want to lose that. Yes, so we're just going to offset these together. Just like this. So you could put dimensionals in between if you like, but I'm just going to use some, just some glue on this, and then I'm going to dimensional the whole kind of piece up together. Okay, so just a little bit of glue in the middle because we're going to offset. Such a sweet little kind of detail on the end of here. And then, oh, that happened when I made it, I remember now. So let that stick for a second, and then we're just going to add a couple of dimensionals underneath there. Actually, when you get to this stage as well, you can just trim some of these bits. You don't have to waste them. Let's take that bit there. Ooh. You can put them on straight though. You don't have to do it wonky like me. Okay, so this is going to go, because we've got a plain bit down here, we're just going to pop that there. And then we're going to finish this all off with some rhinestones. I mean, rhinestones are just a great go-to, aren't they? So let's pop one in here to brighten this little area up. And I'm just going to pop a little one down here on there. Super cute. So I hope you've enjoyed making my Encircled in Nature winter card. Take care. See you soon. Bye.